Boom, it's time to get your colonoscopy. Magnus, what's up? Hey, what's up, everybody? Wellness Week Live. He's in Cali. I'm in Jersey. Let's talk about colonoscopies, folks. It's time for you to get your colonoscopies. Now, they have two ways to do this. And I know you know Magnus because, you know, you have a PhD in biochem and you understand this stuff. And I've had a colonoscopy done. So you have two choices. You can mail in your poop, which is really romantic, or you can get the Polaroid camera jammed up your ass. Either way, you know, hey, now I'm being facetious about the Polaroid camera, but you know, look, there's pros and cons, folks. If you're 45, no, I'm sorry, yeah, 45. 45 and up, the new policy with the CDC is to get your butt checked. Doesn't matter if you had colon cancer in the family or not. But so yeah, I had mine done. I did a whole show on it. It's a nothing. It's easy. There's no pain. It's embarrassing, but it's no pain. You drink some fluid. You poo 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 poo. It's like being fake sick. Anyways, I have friends of mine who mailed in the test. And I was like, dude, all right, Magnus, I'm gonna read the pros and cons.
Yep.
From ChatGPT. Okay, if you get the camera rammed up your ass, you got the most accurate test. It detects both cancers and precancerous polyps. Oh, I didn't know that. All right. It's a one-step process. If the polyps are found, bam, they can remove them right on site. You're good to go. I had a friend of mine, because he watched the show, Magnus. He wasn't going to do it. He did it, and they found something like 15 polyps. I go, bro, Wellness
Take
Week.
care of that.
Wellness Week saved this guy's life. So I was very happy that he got it done, whatever. Okay, longer intervals. So if no issues are found, you may not need another one for 10 years, which is what my doctor said, because I had the most beautiful colon he's ever seen. So he's like, yeah, come back in 10 years. It's the gold standard, considered the most reliable.
Maybe. How about? Have you ever? No one asked you to be a model for.
That's true. Hey,
for
bro, Hey, I can be bribed and bought off 100%. I could do it. So,
it's just, hey, just for fun facts is that, you know, like hand model, foot model, stuff like that, they make a crap ton of money.
Bro, if nobody knew it was my colon and they just want to use my colon, 100%, I'd be like,
deuces, get it done.
Yeah, I don't care. No one knows who I am.
No.
Now I said this, the whole world's gonna. There is a downside to colonoscopies, traditional ones. Number one, it's invasive, so it requires bowel prep. You got to drink the fluid or take the pills, and you poo, whatever. It is inconvenient. Second, prep is unpleasant for some. It is unpleasant. It's not bad. It's just unpleasant. You got to drink a lot of crap, and you poop and poop. But it's almost like a joke because it's like you got this massive explosive diarrhea, but you're not sick. So it's weird. It's like, it's almost funny. Risk, there's small risk of bleeding from perforation of the colon or a reaction to anesthesia. Listen, there's a small risk of driving your car too. You get killed. Downtime, you usually need a day to work off some day off. So downtime, you have to have a day off. You're not shit-faced, but they say have someone drive you there and back. Cost, it's more expensive and usually covered by insurance. Okay, mail-in poop. If you mail in your poop, which one of my family members did, it's non-invasive, no prep, no anesthesia, nothing. Boom, you just mail in your shit, literally. Okay, convenient, simple, private, mail to a lab. No downtime. You can keep working after you poo. Cheaper, less expensive. Okay, it's good for those who want to avoid a colonoscopy. There's a problem though. It's way less accurate. It detects mainly cancer, not polyps. So it may miss precancerous growth. Oh, great. More frequent. So when you get this mail-in poop done, if you quote unquote have no problems from the mail-in poop, which is again very shady because it could not pick up a lot of stuff. But if it says you're good, you have to go back every 3 years, not every 10. So we'll have to mail it in every 3 years versus colonoscopy once in 10 years. However, there's false positives and false negatives. Why the fuck would you even take this test? False positives can detect
There's always going to be false positives and false negatives, whatever you're doing. It's like, but right. this of course, higher risk that you get one of these when we're talking about the mail-in poop version.
Right. But you're not going to get any false negatives or positives with the camera up your ass because it's right there.
Yes, you still can. There's always false positives and false negatives. So right. it's but like I said, the risk of getting it from actually getting the camera version of it is way smaller than the other ones. That's right. That's the thing that like again, there's always a slight chance, whatever, that it's not correctly like it's either, it's like I said, it's either false or
Well, now are you talking about like, okay, there's no polyps, but you could have precancerous microscopic cells.
yes, of
Well,
course,
then there's
things like
nothing you can
that.
do about that, right? I
No,
mean,
no,
yeah,
I mean, and also like you can potentially miss polyps as well too if they are small and things like that. But like I said, the risk of that happening is very, very small.
right. All right, so back to the mail-in poop. False positives can detect blood or DNA changes not caused by cancer, leading to unnecessary colonoscopies. Okay. If positive, you still need to do a colonoscopy. That sucks. And now you mailed in your shit, and then you got to take it. And there's a shorter reassurance window. Even if negative, you'll need to do it repeatedly every 3 years. So I mean, anyways, that's that. I mean, yeah, it's just like we talked about this before, Magnus. Not only colonoscopies, but like getting your dental checkup once a year, women getting mammograms, even guys get mammograms, getting the yearly simple physical, like ladies and gentlemen, just get ahead of it. Early prevention, pound of
Yeah,
cure.
yeah.
Again, even something simple like a yearly basic physical. It's
I mean,
amazing how many people don't do it.
it's good also to get like your base levels so you can actually
Yeah.
see if something is out of the ordinary because you've done it that often. I mean, yeah, like once once a year, every 6 months is usually what's recommended. Same thing goes for blood works to make sure that you're a lot, you can see a lot by testing your blood, right? Like
Yeah.
all the hormones, and if you have any deficiencies, things like that.
Right.
So I mean, it's like having going to get your car checked, like you're like changing your oil, right?
Well, yeah,
It's
but
like
I think people don't wanna do it because they feel like, well, if I go get it checked, the actual checkup is gonna give me the disease, and like, dude, no, you already have the disease, you fucking moron.
yeah, no, I mean it's the same thing. I think guys are worse than women for sure. We have a tendency to just
Yeah.
push those things aside, and then it's like, yeah, well, it takes care of it later. Or like again, to be honest, a lot of guys are living such an unhealthy life as well too. So the
Of
risk of them
course,
actually having a deficiency or a disease is way higher
of course. You're living
than
on cheese
they
doodles
think
and fucking
themselves.
beer.
Yeah, yeah, and
Yeah.
that's yeah, like
And
it
it's
doesn't
so
help.
easy, like even like nobody should be dying of colon cancer, and nobody should be dying of prostate cancer. Prostate cancer, you don't even have to get the finger up the ass anymore. It's you get the blood test, PSA blood
Yeah.
test. I just had mine 2 weeks ago. Boom, 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 no problem. Like it's so sad when I hear someone passing away of prostate cancer or someone passing away of colon cancer in their whatever 50s, 60s, 70s. It's like wow. I mean, I just freak accidents. I get it. Like the guy who's the actor who played Black Panther. He died of colon cancer in his 30s. That's a freaky rare thing. I don't know what his family history was or not, but I mean, like you're in your 50s, 60s, 70s. Yeah, a lot of this stuff can be prevented. It doesn't have to be this way. So I don't know, Magnus. Anything else before we end this
I
one?
mean, and it's again like have it done, and then also be preventive. Like do the right things, like eating enough fiber, and then making sure, like the for guys especially, that like when it comes to the prostate thing, sitting down while you pee, stopping the flow midstream, work that a couple of times. There's nothing wrong of doing it, like actually like taking care of these things. So you're actually keeping a healthy prostate and colons. So
Yeah, I mean,
that's what I gotta say. I mean, it's the same thing. Like, be aware, like take
yeah.
care of it before it actually becomes a problem.
Yeah, folks. And so, well said, Magnus. And again, if you're not going to get the colonoscopy, at least mail in the poop, please, people. Like, do something is better than nothing. Again, so yeah, minimal stuff, folks. All right,
Yep.
Magnus, thank you very much, everybody.
Take
Signing
care,
off.
guys.
Thanks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.